guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Okolo if you're just seeing this beautiful face of mine for the first time. And in this particular video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I found my lifestyle without a 9 to 5. I know in as much as I do not feel so comfortable talking about money on my channel, I know for a fact that a lot of people are going to be able to key into this and it's going to be life-changing for a lot of people. So yes, so I know that many of you, when you watch videos talking about money and all of that, you just immediately begin to feel like, oh, I just come here to blab. So because of that reason, I'm going to be showing you guys my bank statements. Yes, I said it. I'm going to be showing you guys some parts of my bank statement just to back up every other thing I'm going to be sharing you guys in this video. So if this sounds like something you're interested in watching, just sit back, relax, and let us both enjoy this video. Guys, now let's get into the tea. So as some of you already know, you've seen my video, you've heard or you've seen or you know that I quit my 9 to 5. Before I quit my 9 to 5, I had a couple of things that I was doing that brings me like that brings me money every month, right? I had a couple of other things I was doing apart from my 9 to 5. So that's why it was really very easy for me to say, oh, I'm not doing this thing again, and I moved because my 9 to 5 literally was not my major source of income. So now what is this video about? I'm going to be telling you guys about one particular way that I make a lot of money monthly that do not require or do not need me to leave the comfort of my house. I literally just need to have my phone. I'm going to be sharing that with you guys in this particular video. So now guys, before we go into all of that, I just want to let us all understand something. There's this concept of money that most people have that does not really sit well with me. I want us to change our mindset. I want us to begin to look at money as something that we get as a reward for our value, right? I want us to begin to look at money as something that we get as a reward for our value, because that is the only way we'll be able to invest in ourselves. That is the only way we'll be able to invest in ourselves. Now let me tell you the importance of investing in yourself, right? If I come out now and they ask me, oh Amanda, what are the things you can do? Can you list the things you can possibly be able to do? I can go on and on and on about the things I can do, because I can do a lot of things. And in this my small age on earth, I have done a lot of things for money, not illegally. I have done, if you know me from way back in school and all that, you know that I've sold a lot of things. I've done a lot of things for money. I have started a lot of businesses. Guys, I have done a lot of things for money, and that is because of the fact that I had the knowledge of these things. So if you're somebody that you do not like to, you don't know, or you don't like to invest in yourself, you can never pay money to get knowledge, or you don't ever just see the need for you to pay money to acquire knowledge to add more value to yourselves, then I think that this is the point, or this is the time at which you should click out of this video, because this video is not for you. If you're the kind of person that you can never catch yourself, or you can never see yourself paying for a course or paying for something, then this video is not for you. I think you should click out of it now. So now that I've established that fact, let's now go into details. So guys, I also want to tell you that prosperity, right, is your birthright. Prosperity, it is your birthright. Prosperity is the birthright of every individual on earth. If you're not, whether you're a Christian or you're not a Christian, prosperity is your birthright. So now, as individuals or as human beings, we're just supposed to be focused on investing in ourselves, making ourselves more valuable. I know the amount of things I can do. I know the amount of things I have knowledge about, things that are not even related to what I studied in school, right? And how did this happen? It was only just because of the fact that I'm somebody that I'm willing to pay for courses. So I'm willing to pay as far as I know that, okay, at the end of the day, tomorrow I'll come out and say I learned this thing, I know how to do this thing. So now let me tell you guys some of the ways I've been able to make money without even stressing myself. So I know that this is not the point of this video. This is not where I'm driving at. And yes, I'm also still going to share my bank statement with you guys and tell you guys how much I made in the month of January, February, and currently March. What is today's date? Today is 11th of March. So I'm going to also share my bank statement of this beginning part of March so that you guys will have a feel of what I'm trying to drive at. So, but before we say that, I just want to say that there are so many things I know how to do, and for everything I know how to do, I always monetize it because I didn't get this knowledge free of charge. Even if some of them some of them was just my own research that made me know about it, I will still just monetize it because I mean it is not free. When I say that I have done a lot of things for money, or you should just get what I mean. Recently, I think like 2 weeks ago, somebody reached out to me. If you don't already know, I sell clothes. I used to sell clothes, plus size clothes. So one of my very good customers, she reached out to me last week, 2 weeks ago, and said, "Oh, Amanda, I want to discuss something with you." And I'm like, "Okay, what is this?" She said, "Can I call you?" I said, "Fine, sure, you can call me." And she said, "Oh, she wants to start," because she sells, if I remember clearly, she sells like hair, human hair and all of that. She has a shop in this Lekki. So she called me and said that she wants to also add clothing to her business and all of that, and she has seen the quality of clothes I was selling and all of that, and she doesn't know if I would be able to teach her, like have a one-on-one teaching with her, to teach her basically how to import these things from UK, US, Turkey and all of that. And guys, immediately she said that, I went on Canva, I created my rates card for that. I created my rate card for that particular service, right? I mean, it was impromptu, it was out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it. I did not have a rate card before, but I created my rate card, and when it was time to put amounts, I was like, what will I put? Right? What will I put in this place? I just say, okay, let me just put something very high. So not very, very high. It was, let me just put a large amount of money. And I did that, and I forwarded her my rate card immediately. And guys, she didn't even argue. She just said, send me your account number, and I sent it and she paid. But what am I driving at? If I did not have that knowledge, if I did not invest, because before I started my clothing business, I know how many courses I paid for to learn how to import. If I didn't have that knowledge, I would never be able to make this money, right? So this is just one part of it. There are a lot of other things that I can do that I know that I'll be able to monetize if I want to do that, right? And I would never be this valuable if I didn't invest in acquiring knowledge. So that's where I'm driving at, right? So now let's head right into the reason why a lot of you are here. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to be sharing my bank statement. It will probably be popping up right now, or maybe not. But how I arrange my finances, how I arrange my money is, I have different things that bring me money, right? Like I've already established in this video. So I have different bank accounts because I realized that that was the only way that was going to be sustainable for me to be able to keep track of what is going on in my finance, right? So I have different bank accounts that I receive money for different services. The account I use for receiving money for working for person Mr. A, working for Mr. A is not the same account I use for receiving money for different other things. So I have different bank accounts. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my bank statement from my Kuda bank, because my Kuda bank is particularly dedicated to money I make from being a shortlet agent. Money I make from being a shortlet agent. I didn't say shortlet manager, I said shortlet agent. So now I feel like I need to explain to you guys the difference between being a shortlet agent and being a shortlet manager. So a shortlet manager is literally the manager of the property. A shortlet manager is the person that needs to be on ground. You need to be checking, okay, things are in place, things are not in place. Is there diesel? Is there lights? Have you run out of, that's the job of shortlet manager. So now what is a shortlet agent? You see, if you can pause this video right now and go on Instagram and just type shortlet or just type apartments, you see all those plenty list of page shortlet page, right, that comes up. Those people are called shortlet agents. And guys, it might sound funny, but those people on a monthly basis can make up to like 500k, 1 million naira from just doing that. And it might also interest you to know that a lot of these people are not even in Lagos. Yes, the day I found out last year, I was like, there was this particular lady that was always coming to book an apartment through me. So one day we got talking and she told me, because I told her that, why she know, like I don't even know what she looks like, because on her WhatsApp she doesn't post her picture, she just posts apartment. So I was like, I don't even know what you look like. She was like, ah, Amanda, I don't stay in Lagos. I say, eh? You don't stay in Lagos, but then you're the king of almost all the apartments in this Lagos, right? So all those pages you're seeing, they make as high as 200k, 300k, 400k, 500k, 600. Some people even make as high as 1 million naira in a month, right? Just from having those pages, putting up pictures, just from basically understanding the concept of running a shortlet agency. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be going deep into how to start being a shortlet agent or how to do all of that, right? That's the part that people are going to pay for it, and you must pay for it because, like I said, prosperity is your birthright as an individual, but you can never get to it if you do not invest in yourself. You need to invest in acquiring knowledge because that's the only way you'll be able to make money. So as I was saying, I decided I was going to share my bank statement from January, February, and half of March for one particular reason. If I want to come here and tell you guys that, oh, you can make 800k, 1 million naira from this just to get you to sign up for my course, it will be easy for me to just use my bank statement from October, November, December and show you guys very high amounts because those are peak period. These are things I will also teach you, right? But those are called peak period in the shortlet business. You see December when all the I just got back people are coming, like the prices of apartments, the profit margin, it just goes up the roof. So October, November, December are part of the peak periods in shortlet business. So if I want to come here and deceive you that, okay, you can make XYZ amount and I want to show you evidence, I will pull out my bank statement from October, November, December and I'll put it up in my screen for you guys to see it. But I want you to just have an idea of how much you can possibly make even when it is not peak period. That's why I'm putting up my statement for January, February and March, because mind you, January, February and March has been very, very slow in shortlet business, because February especially, because January, let me start with January. January has been slow. January was slow because everybody, you know, January, I feel like January in even other sectors of business is usually slow because everybody's trying to recover from all the spendings they did in December. So January in shortlet business is slow. February also is slow, but this year February was too slow because of election. All those people were not interested in going to booking apartment and all of that. Everyone was interested in trying to vote and trying to make things work in the country. So that's what affected February. And now March is looking very nice. I'll also show you my statement so that you can see the difference in the amount. March is looking very nice, even though this coming weekend is the governorship election. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, but still I've been able to make an amount that I've been able to, it's just like I said, today is 11th of March and I've been able to make, you can see the amount on the screen, and I feel like this is the same amount I made the whole of February. So you can see, I don't know if you are getting me, I've been able to make over 200k this March, and if you can see, that's the same amount I made in January and in February, to show you how January and February was a bit slow. And then you must also know that these prices or these profits differs, and you also need to know that in January and February I was doing a 9 to 5, so I was distracted. You also need to put that into consideration. In January and February I was still doing like my 9 to 5, I was still working in the hospital, so I was a bit distracted. I wasn't focused on this. So all of these factors affect, I'm just trying to let you know so that you be able to see, okay, see what is affecting. Because in March I've given this my, no, I will not say my all because I have other things that still take my time, but I've given this more attention that I have ever done before. So I think that March is paying off well, right? So now you can see from this, you can see from my screenshots, the reason why you're seeing that my January statement is saying that there was an amount in the account. I think it was about 30 something k. Let me just open it up on my phone so that we can be on the same page. So yeah, the reason why you're seeing that my January statement has an amount of 39,950 is because, so sometimes somebody can come and say, I want to book an apartment for, we're in March currently, and the person wants to book an apartment for May. and then the person makes payments now, and I disburse the funds to the owner of the apartment, and I take my share. I won't, or I don't add that profit of me to my match. That's why you're seeing 39,950. So in December, someone make payment for a few days in January. I can't remember the details. So that's why that money is there. That's my profit I made from that. I think it was 2 days booking in that came in December as against January. I don't know if you're understanding me. So I made 40k, but you're seeing 39,950 because Kuda Bank, I think Kuda Bank takes 15 naira when you make a transfer into the account. So I made 40k for a 2 night booking, but that client paid for that apartment in December. That's why that money is still, I didn't add that money, that profit to my December profit. I left it in my account, and I only took out that money in January. So that's why I'm just explaining why you're seeing that an opening balance was there, so that it doesn't look as if, oh. So in January, you can see that I made a total of 217,100 naira. I think that 100 naira discrepancy is coming from the whole charges that Kuda takes when money comes into your account. So 217k in January is not, I'm not trying to be any kind of way, but that money I feel like is higher than a lot of people's 9 to 5. And this money, I just made it from the comfort of my house, because I literally do not have to go anywhere. I just need to understand the concept of being an agent, how to get property owners, how to get apartment pictures, how to get direct, because guys, there are a lot of all those pages you see on Instagram. Those people, some of them have never even been to the apartment, some of them have never seen to their eye, but then they know the direct owner. And mind you, if you don't know the direct owner, you can never make, you can't make very good profits. Because let's say, for instance, I own an apartment and I'm giving out this apartment at the rate of 100k, and then another agent, okay, I'm giving out this apartment at the rate of 100k to BC, and then you have a client that wants that apartment, but because you don't know me, you're going to book through BC, and all of these apartments have ranges, and then the clients, they know that all of these apartments, they have a certain range. So if I give this apartment to BC at 100k and you want to book it and you don't know me, for that reason you want to go through another person, BC can decide to give you the apartment at 130k. She's making 20k per day for herself, and then you seeing that, okay, BC has given you at 120k. Your clients, they are not stupid. Most of them they've been to shortlet apartments, so they know the price range for this apartment. So if you come and tell him that the apartment is 150k, he'll just look at you like you're not serious, because the competition in this shortlet agency thing, this is a lot. So that's why I'm going to be teaching you how to get, I'm going to be sharing with you all my 6 months experience. I'm going to be sharing with you contact of property owners, so that you can have direct access to these people, so that you're able to make money. The more close you are to the source, the more money you are able to make. Also going to be telling you how to get clients, because it's one thing to, okay, you know the owner, they've given you pictures, you have the best rate ever. So how do you get clients? So all of these things are things I'm going to be teaching you about. So now let's go into my February statement. So as you can see from the screenshot, in February I made a total of 229,550. Opening balance of 2-1. I'm still, I already explained to you guys, that 2-1 must have been a profit that was for February, but I didn't want to take it out in January. So like I said again, this is higher than a lot of people's 9 to 5 salary. It is higher than a lot of people's 9 to 5 salary, right? So imagine you're able to do this alongside every other thing that you're currently doing. And like I said, in this January and February, I was still doing my 9 to 5, so I was distracted. This money is the money I make off agency. This money has nothing to do with the fact that I manage shortlet apartments. It is not, my management fee is not in this money, right? My management account is a different bank entirely. Kuda Bank is specifically for the money I make off being a shortlet agent. Now, if you also want to become a shortlet manager and all of that, manage Airbnb apartment and all that, I could also be able to teach you. But if you are not in Lagos, or if you're not around this vicinity, you might not be able to do it. But being a shortlet agent, you can do it from you can be in Jigawa, you can be in Castina. Your clients will not know that you're not there, right? There are a lot of things. I'll teach you how to go about it. I'll just basically pour my 6 months experience. I'll just basically transfer it to your head, right? So now let's go to March. I told you guys that we're currently in March, and today is 11th of March while I'm filming this video. Sorry, I've been saying 11th of March. Today is not 11th, today is 12th of March. So while I'm currently filming this video, today is 12th of March. So as you can see from the statement, in just about 12 days I've been able to raise 221,000. Now this 60k you're seeing as the opening balance, I got a 3 days booking. The booking came in February, towards the end of February. It was a 3-day booking from 1st to 3rd, so that's why you're seeing opening balance of 60k. So I made 20k per day for that booking. That's why you're seeing, and I already explained, I don't like to take out my money that I make in a month till we get to the end of the month, right? So it's just been 12 days, and in 12 days I've been able to raise 221k. Now this particular figure, like, I'm very excited. It just shows that March is doing better than January and February, right? But this is not the best that I can get, because I know how much I've gotten in other months last year. So but in this year, this is the best that I have gotten so far, and there are so many factors that is affecting it. Definitely this is just 12th of March, so you know that definitely before the end of the month this amount here should be, by the grace of God, fingers crossed, God, I beg. So you know that definitely this amount here should be climbing towards 500k. I am prophesying, but what comes to worst, it can't do less than 350, 400k, because I have over 15 days to go, right? So yeah, so you can see that March has been very good, and there are a lot of factors, like I said, that is affecting this. I'm no longer doing my 9 to 5. I am more focused on doing this. And then there's no election this month, things are picking up, you know, basically all of that. There's a lot of factors. So this just goes to show that all the months are not the same. And as the end of the year, as we're getting, like, even Easter is also another peak period, but it's not as high as December. Like, I know I have a few friends in this whole thing, a few people I met when I went for an event, and we're discussing, and guys, some people in December made up to 3 million just in December. I'm not trying to exaggerate. I'm not going to share how much I made to you guys, but if, like, just to let you know that there's money in it. Some people, that is all they do. I know a lot of people, a lot of agents, this is all they do. They don't have anything else. This is all they just do. So now let's come back to all of us. I know that there are a lot of people that watch me on my channel that are really very interested in the things I do. So that's why I'm putting out this video. I don't know how much I'm going to charge you for teaching you, because I feel like, how many people can I teach for free? And then where's the time? I have a lot of things I'm doing right now. So if I'm going to want to teach you, definitely I'm going to put a price to it. But currently filming this video, I do not know how much I'm going to charge it at, but I will try to be as nice as I can, because if you're interested in this class and you send me a DM, I'll put a flyer up here. Definitely before I'm done editing this video, I should have an idea of how much I want to charge. I don't know why the brightness of this thing reduced. Guys, hold on. So yes, we're back. So I'm sure that by the time I'm editing this video, I must have decided how much I want to charge you guys. And you must just know, like, I intend on making this part of what I do, teaching people how to become shortlet agent, teaching people how to start up shortlet business and all of that. I'm actually working on an ebook currently, but by the time I'm done typing that ebook and I want to fix a price, I don't know why this light is reducing. I just hope it's not affecting this video too. By the time I'm done typing that ebook, because that thing is stressing me, by the time I'm done typing it, right, I'm just telling you guys here for free that the price I'm going to put to that book will not be the price I can possibly give you right now. So if you know you're interested in this, which I think you should, no matter where you are, whether you're in Lagos, you're not in Lagos, wherever you are, you can be able to do this and do it very well. Like I said, prosperity is the birthright of every individual on earth. So if you set out your heart to do something and you pray to God, and he will, as far as you're doing something legal, he will definitely bless the works of your hand. That's the belief I have. So that being said, I'm not sure of the price I'm going to put on this, but definitely you might have already seen it on the screen. So if you're interested in this, I think there are going to be two packages. One for people that are in Lagos that want to do like a one-on-one, like, and then if you, maybe you've not noticed, but I know how to teach very well. I know how, it's something that I've known about myself. I know how to teach people about things in ways that they can understand. So like I said, there are going to be two packages. One for people that are in Lagos that want to do like a one-on-one. Definitely that one is going to be higher, because I mean, it's going to be, you're going to be making me leave the comfort of my home, right? And then one other one for people that are not in Lagos, or for people that don't want one-on-one. We just basically have a Zoom call where I put you through on all these things. And then after you must have been able to understand fully all these things, yes, that's another reason why I'm not going to put like that's why another reason why I'm not going to say that this is like a 3 days class, because I feel like a lot of people are different, right? And it takes a lot of people. Something that can take me 1 week to understand will take this person 1 month to understand, right? So I'm giving people that room right now. Now that I have time, I'm not going to put a particular date or a particular time frame to it. So what I'm going to say is that no matter how long it will take you to fully understand this business, as far as you register for this, I will be here to render my services no matter how long it will take you. I'm that patient, right? I will be here to render my services for as long as it will take you. So far as you're not sharing out what I'm teaching you to, or giving out my materials to people, right? To other people. I'm still trying to find I'm still trying to make this more structured. I'm still trying to arrange all of this. But in the meantime, because time is going, I mean, people are hungry, time is going, people cannot be waiting for me to finish structuring my thing, right? So for those people that cannot wait, you can begin to send me messages and reach out to me, and we'll begin to schedule when we'll start this. So if you've gotten to this point of this video, I am sure that I've been able to convince you with all the evidence possible that there's money in this, there's money to be made, there is money to be made. I'm sure I've been able to convince you that you need to invest in acquiring knowledge for you to be able to make money. If I didn't invest in this, if I didn't invest my time, my resources into learning this, I would not be able to do this. I will not be able to sit in front of you and tell you that I want to teach you how to make money. If I don't know what I'm doing, if I don't know my onion, if I don't understand the concept or the basics of shortlet agency and how to make money, I would not confidently put on my camera and sit in your front and tell you to pay me money to teach you how to make money, right? So that being said, is there any other thing I want to tell you guys? So that being said, anything good comes with a price. I feel like if we don't attach a price to things that are important, we'll probably take it for granted, right? So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my DM or get a call from you as regards to this. So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.